Today, I want to talk about something that I think a lot of us have experienced at some point in time throughout our lives. What that's called is called the jump theory. People are too afraid to take a leap of faith. They don't feel like they're ready. They don't feel like they're prepared enough. Like they don't know enough knowledge, or they don't know about the thing that they're trying to do. They don't feel like it's the right time. It feels like they wait for approval from people. They don't have enough money. They don't have enough time. They don't have enough courage, enough bravery to take this jump yet. But the reality is that there's never going to be a right time. The right time is now. Like the water doesn't get colder the longer you wait. You know what I mean? Like if you jump into a pool, when you do, it's always going to be cold. It's never going to be warm, right? You're never going to wait for the lake to warm up for you to jump in, or you're never going to wait for a pool to warm up before you jump in. The water stays the same temperature every time. Like that jump, it's always going to feel scary. It's always going to feel like, it's going to feel uneasy. It's not going to feel like it's right, because the world tells you that it's not. The world tells you you need to have a backup plan. The world tells you need to do this, and you need to have all these things, but to be able to move on to the next thing. But in reality, you just need to go. You need to leave. Once you leap, once you jump, once you book that ticket, once you quit that job, once you leave, if you're trying to move states, you'll realize that the price to leave was fear. Buying a house, leaving your state, leaving your hometown, quitting that job to try and find something new. You'll realize that the price to pay was fear. You had to feel the fear. You had to overcome the fear to move forward. The fall, like when after you make the jump, after you make the leap, like the fall, that's where it happens. That's the journey, right? It's the fall. The fall to the water, the fall into this next thing you're doing. That's where you grow your wings. That's where you grow. That's where you start to fly. That's where you start to excel, is because that is when you have to. It's always scary. It's always scary taking the first jump, taking the first step in the direction you want to go. It's always scary because it's uneasy. You don't know. But I mean, I guess that's kind of the best part. I'll see you in the next one.